All right, so let's talk about voice. What is voice? What is using your voice? A lot of people think it's how loud you talk. Maybe some people think, oh, it's the way your tonality skews. Maybe it's the speed of which you speak. Maybe it's the way you say things, right? You can say, hey, nice to meet you. 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 Hey, it's so nice to meet you. Right? There's so many different ways you can say the same thing. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. So let's break down here what voice really is. Voice is a few things. It's how loud you speak. Do you talk quietly? Do you talk loud? Maybe if you're in an intimate bedroom setting, it'd be inappropriate to be screaming at the top of your fucking lungs. Maybe if you're in bed next to your girl and you're talking like this. Hey, honestly, I love your vibe. Honestly, I like you so much. Honestly, babe, you're so fucking sexy. Right? A little bit more quiet, dim, intimate. Or maybe you're walking down the street and you see a cute girl you want to talk to, and you say, hey, excuse me. Had to say hi, had to meet you. Maybe you're in the club or bar and you say, excuse me, don't interrupt you, had to say hi, right? Being loud and articulate. So how loud you speak is extremely important depending on the situation, depending on the circumstance, right? In the same way, imagine you're at the club or the bar and you're saying, oh, hi, nice to meet you. She can't even fucking hear you. What's crazy about this is when you're talking to women, or talking to anyone in general, and you're not projecting your voice, you are pretty much shooting yourself in the foot. So again, a lot of times people will not even realize you're talking to them, and it feels like you're getting rejected, but the truth is you're just not communicating properly. A lot of people don't know this, but voice alone is 38% of your communication. The words of which you actually speak are only 7%. That's a scientific breakdown of what communication is. Your words, what you actually speak, is only 7% of communication, and your voice is 38%. Okay, so how loud you speak. So here's a great example of this. If you're at the bar or club, maybe you're during day game, your best situation is to talk not at the person, but through the person. Don't talk at the person, talk through the person. Talk through them. Almost like they're a wall and you want to talk through the wall, okay? And that way, you are ensuring that you're talking through the person and that they can hear you. It's better to be too loud than too quiet, and you can always calibrate after, right? Now, again, in a more intimate setting, on a one-on-one date, maybe you're at the bar one-on-one with a girl on a little date, she's next to you, you don't want to be screaming in her ear, you want to kind of talk in her ear, more quiet, more gentle, more intimate, more relaxed. Think of the concept of relaxed arousal, okay? You want to be relaxed, and that's going to arouse her. You're going to slow down your voice, right? And so that brings us to the next part of voice, the speed of which you speak. If I'm trying to get a lot of communication across, I'm going to speak very, very quickly. The same way in this video, I'm talking very quickly. Hi, my name is Justin Mark. I'm talking about day game mastery. We're talking about voice, right? Very quickly. Now, if I'm talking to a beautiful woman I want to talk to, and I want to get intimate, and I want her to calm down, I will slow down my speech. I will slow down and articulate my words. Okay, so it's the speed of which you speak, right? Do you talk really fast? Do you talk really slow? And you got to be conscious about these things until they become unconscious, okay? So slow down your speech in a more intimate setting. And it depends who you're talking to in general. If you're talking to women and you're speaking very quickly, think about what you're communicating. If you're speaking very quietly, think about what you're communicating. If you're speaking quietly, you're communicating, I'm nervous, I'm shy. If you're speaking very quickly, you're probably communicating anxiety, right? Unless you're really comfortable with the person, then maybe you're communicating ADHD, which is another form of anxiety, pretty much, right? And so speaking slowly and calming down is a very effective strategy. Very, very effective for getting the person to slow down. Now, what's even crazier is you can pause. You don't need to keep talking. A lot of times, guys are so worried about what to say. Well, you don't have to say anything at all. You can slow down. You can pause. And there's a lot of power behind that. You create a vacuum. You create a power vacuum of them leading on to, oh, what's he going to say next, right? And so you can pause. And that really comes down to slowing down your speech to the point where you can effectively pause, right? And so the loudness, the volume, right? The speed of which you speak fast, you speak slow. Now, also, voice is also the way your tonality skews. Hey, nice to meet you. Versus, hey, nice to meet you. Right? When you walk up to a girl, oh, hey, nice to meet you. Or you're saying, hey, nice to meet you. Right? Do you talk with an upwards skew in tonality, an upwards inflection, or a downwards inflection? Now, think about this logically. Who talks with an upward inflection? Gay men? Some sleazy car salesman? Someone who's trying to manipulate you, get something out of you? Someone who feels low status and intimidated by you, right? Now, who talks with a downwards inflection? Downwards, down talk. Hey, nice to meet you. Hey, had to say hi. Honestly, I think you're sexy as fuck, right? Who talks like that? Someone who's very confident, someone who's very grounded, someone who doesn't need anything from you, someone who knows their own value. So again, if you talk loud enough or quiet enough in the more intimate setting, or if you slow down your speech to have people hooked on your words, and then if you talk with a break and rapport tonality, down talk, right? You're automatically communicating, high status communication through your voice, okay? Then there's also the range of which you speak. You could talk like a robot. Hi, nice to meet you. Hello, nice to meet you. Hi, I think you are attractive and I had to say hi. I'm obviously exaggerating it a little bit so you guys can understand exactly what I'm talking about. But you can just talk like this. You could talk like this normally and hi, nice to meet you. Hi, nice to meet you. Or you say, hey, it's so nice to meet you. Honestly, I've heard so much about you. It's so great to meet you. Honestly, I love your fashion. I had to say hi. Honestly, I loved your fashion and I had to say hi. So having a wide range in tonality with the downwards inflection. Talking loud enough. Talking through the person, right? With a good range of, how quickly you speak, but slowing it down. Right? If you can effectively do that, if you can slow down your speech, if you could slow it down, if you could speed it up, if you could talk very quickly, hi, my name is Justin, nice to meet you. Hey, had to say hi. Or slow down, hey, nice to meet you. I had to say hi. If you could practice speaking loud enough or speaking quietly, if you could practice talking downwards, right? If you could practice ensuring that you have a good range of tonality, a lot of expressive emotions in your tonality, well, automatically you're going to optimize your communication, that 38%, that voice, that communication. You're going to be optimizing it for success, okay? So here's a challenge for you. Here's a little challenge. Try practicing all these things in this video. Watch this video over and over. Try speaking very quickly. Try speaking very slowly, right? Try speaking very loud, talking through the person. Try talking very quietly. Try talking more intimate, okay? Try speeding up your words. Try slowing them down. Try up talk. Hey, nice to meet you. Try down talk. Hey, nice to meet you, right? Give it a go. Give it a try. And you'll notice that it might not feel natural at first to do all these things, to have down talk, to talk loud enough, to slow down your speech, right? Or to have a good range of emotion and a range of tonality in the way you say things. But once you do practice and ensure you get those things down, you're going to make sure that, you're killing it. You're fucking dominating your voice, and you're going to come off a lot more charismatic, masculine, and attractive.